bring it back to the city of Johannesburg. An operation aimed at cleaning up waste in the parts of the city is being launched today. With the assistance of the Johannesburg Metro Police operation, Manje Namhlanje will also lead the inspection of hijacked buildings and monitor environmental health. Senior reporter Silindelo Masikane is keeping an eye on this, and she joins us now live from the inner city. Sli, I can imagine there's a lot of work that needs to be done. If you just take a drive into the city, you can actually see how it's been deteriorating. How is this operation going?
Well, this operation is a couple of hours in now, Heidi, and we know that it's being officially launched today. It's hashtag Manje Namhlanje, being launched by the Joburg's MMC for public safety. And we know that, of course, there are a number of issues around criminality within the CBD, but of course, the state of the CBD as well is quite dilapidated, and of course it's dirty. We all know what it looks like. In fact, I'll ask maybe Tammy to just show you before we actually speak to one of the spokespeople for the Johannesburg Metro Police Department. We're at the MTN taxi rank where we've got Pick It Up actually that has actually joined law enforcement in cleaning up some of the debris that we see in and around the city, but we've also got some private units that are actually assisting with actually going into buildings that have been abandoned, that have become drug dens. People, in fact, are also being stopped and searched throughout this operation. And we know that according to the Johannesburg Metro Police Department, this kinds of operations will be happening more frequently. We are also seeing a number of high-level task law enforcement officials as well within this operation. Now, we were supposed to speak, Heidi, to the MMC for public safety. That is Dr. Mgcini, and he is an EFF councillor. I tried to speak to him earlier on, however, he refused to speak to me, saying that I work for ENCA and that they would not address us. So I am going to be joined by Xolani Fihla. Thank you so much for your time. Perhaps maybe take me through whether you've had any kinds of retrievals or whether you've arrested anybody with this particular operation today.
Definitely, and thank you for this opportunity, Slee. We know that today we are launching the Operation Manje Namhlanje. We've had a couple of successes actually today. One individual was arrested in possession of an unlicensed firearm here at the MTN taxi rank, and we hopefully will get more successes throughout the day. But throughout the operation, it's focused on cleanliness and safety within the city of Johannesburg. And we know that informal trading is one of the biggest issues, a burning issue, in fact, within the city. But we do encourage freedom for informal traders to engage in informal trading, but they need to do it in the prescribed manner and to follow the bylaws. But throughout the day and throughout his tenure as MMC, we'll be concentrating within the inner city of the city of Johannesburg, places like the CBD, Hillbrow, Yeoville and Berea. But also, once we do see mountable successes, then we will spread it throughout the city, because the city is a priority. The whole city is a priority.
How often will we be seeing these operations?
These operations have been actually ongoing ever since the MMC came into office, so it's on a daily basis. It's just that today we are officially launching Operation Manje Namhlanje, but they will continue until.
Maybe then let's talk about this issue that we're seeing coming from rolling blackouts across the city. Every morning I see hobos, I see ordinary South Africans taking it upon themselves to direct traffic. Is there a capacity issue within the JMPD? Why is it that we do not see more officials manning these traffic lights during these peak hours?
It is a really frustrating issue, not only for motorists but also for the department. Unfortunately, with the manpower that we do have, we can't cover every single intersection and every corner. So we try to prioritize the main arterials and areas where we've received lots of reports that there is congestion. Slight challenge is that when traffic lights are working in some areas, traffic is flowing, and when they're not, then it becomes congested. So we need to come up with the actual plans of learning how to monitor the places where traffic lights are not working, then there is congestion, and we take over and assist. But with our manpower, we've got various responsibilities within the city when it comes to our crime prevention duties and also enforcing the bylaws of the city. So it makes it a bit difficult for us to have officers at every intersection. But we do get help from organizations like Outsurance with traffic free flow. And we are also looking into getting other people besides homeless people. There's community policing forums who are willing and able to assist us. We've got taxi associations also who want to assist, but there has to be a formal agreement within the city and those organizations for us to make sure that we do alleviate this huge problem within the city.
When do you plan on addressing it, perhaps? When will we see these people being removed? Because surely they're not trained to be directing traffic.
Definitely, our officers have been tasked to make sure that they do remove these people, especially in areas where we do know that they're there. Receiving a lot of complaints in the north of Joburg, in areas like Four Ways and Lone Hill, where we do see these people. So officers are monitoring those areas, but we also do need assistance from members of public. If we do come across, just call officers with our emergency line so that we can attend to this matter. I know that these people are doing a commendable job. At most times they are assisting motorists, but it has to be formalized because there are serious issues that can occur if an accident does happen, and the city, first of all, won't be liable, and that person who's controlling traffic, who's not officially authorized by the city, they won't also be liable. So if we come up with better mechanisms and strategies of intaking some of these people who are doing a good job, and also having other forums who can assist the city and the department in alleviating this problem. Thank you.
All right, that is the JMPD spokesperson, Xolani Fihla, just giving us a sense of the operations and how they've been going so far. And of course, like you've heard, that they will be on a continuous basis, Heidi.